we might get straight into our first guest because
Sounds great.
he's got Brekkie radio in the morning and he's stayed up late for him. I think he agreed, and then he's in Victoria, right? So he's up past 10 o'clock, which is way past breakfast radio bedtime. So we're very thankful to have him here. So we'll get him on in just a sec. Here we go. Lehmo.
Hey,
hello, mate.
Oh, this is so smooth. I tell you.
It's getting smoother. It's not quite smooth, but it's getting there.
I like it. It is my pleasure to be with you. And yeah, the time difference, it throws a lot of people out. And don't get me started on time differences. Right now, there are 5 different time zones in Australia, and it annoys me.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm probably getting old, but there should be 2 time zones in Australia, WA and everyone else. That's it. I don't care. I don't care if the sun sets in Ceduna at midnight. It's too bad. Right?
Yeah, because it's Saturday in Perth still. So it's how bad it is.
Just make it easy for the rest of us. And Scott, I heard you in the introduction there saying that you were looking for a shovel. Be careful in South Australia because that'll be used as evidence against you in some investigation at some point.
Oh, yeah, I assume there's a few dead bodies. It used to be market gardens where we live, so I assume there's some dead bodies buried out there somewhere. I haven't found one yet.
Where you live again? I'll ask the family.
I'm not giving my address.
Shovels have played a big part in South Australia's history. So,
oh yes, totally. Yeah, it's
Shovel state. Yeah.
Be
So
careful.
when do you make your way across to the shovel state?
I arrive at Shovelade next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you imagine that if they did like a fundraiser for serial killers and it was called Shovelade? Bands don't have the time to turn up. You know,
we can have dirt over them for you
without shovels.
The good shovels don't come cheap. You know, if you buy a cheap one, they just snap off, and then you're not going to get much.
You got to get a good one.
I want to say that on the bottom of my number plate now, instead of the festival state, I want the shovel state. That's what I want.
Shovel state. That's it. You know, whenever there's like a politicians announce a new development or something, and they turn the first sod with a shining brand new shovel that's never touched dirt before. That's the shovel you need. You need to be picking up those shovels.
Yeah, they always wonder if it's going to end up with a couple of fingers by then. It was like, oh, crap, we'll just move that to the side. Hopefully the media didn't get that.
Somebody's got to get down to Colonel Light and shove a shovel in his hand. I think that pointing's been going on too long. Maybe he's pointing at a shovel.
A shovel dangling from his hand as he points over the city.
Yes.
I'm going to bury those motherfuckers.
It sounds more like a cancer worker. Just dig there. That's it.
All right, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. So I arrive in Adelaide next Tuesday. My show starts Tuesday night down at Gluttony, and I've only got limited shows. I'm on till Sunday, and the show is called Campervan Go 2, The Appendix. And I did a show a few years ago. Called Campervan Go, which was about a family holiday through the Territory, the Northern Territory. And this is about a family holiday that we had in Europe in the middle of last year. And during that family holiday, I had my appendix removed, which wasn't on the original itinerary. I was going to go to Turkey to get my hair done. But the insurance, true story, right? The insurance company actually said to my wife, they said, was it an emergency procedure? It's like, no, I flew to Milan for elective appendix removal.
Yeah.
So
just got a Gucci bag sewn in instead.
Milan's pretty safe as far as hospitals go when you're traveling, though, right? I'd assume.
Milan's very good. Milan, if you're going to get sick in Europe, Milan's one of the best places to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Italy has reciprocal rights for Medicare. So if you get sick in Italy, it's covered by Medicare. And there's actually a few other countries. I had no idea.
Yeah, that is true. So in theory, you can get free healthcare in Italy. Turned out my procedure was not free, but the insurance company. Well, at least I think the insurance company sorted it out. We were in the hospital, and my wife said she'd just been down to see the finance department of the hospital, and it was a pretty big bill. And she said, "But they haven't sorted it out yet. We can't leave. We've got to wait till they've sorted it out." And I said to my wife, "What is stopping us from walking out that door, getting in the lift, going downstairs, getting a taxi, and leaving?" And she said, "Nothing, I guess." So we just left. Presumably they sorted the bill out. I don't know. I hope so. Or
There
that's
you
been
sent back in.
It's been sent back to Medicare Australia to sort out.
Well, if anyone from Medicare is one of our 9 viewers at the moment, then you could be in trouble.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We've got 9 people. Does that include us 3?
I actually think we're on this week
it's
for the
not.
first time. No, that's not including us. We've hooked up to YouTube Live. For the first time, I'm just going to check this is working, but I think we're on Instagram Live as well. And we wanted to go to Facebook Live as well, but you need 100 followers, and we have 56. So we're still in build mode.
Well, you might only have 56 followers, but you have some excellent sound effects. So that's worth remembering. What's Facebook's problem demanding 100 followers?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think
probably why they got rid of my Big Al Facebook page, to be honest.
Oh no,
it's shut down. Was it? Yeah. So are you looking forward to getting over here? You haven't been to Adelaide for a little while, have you?
I know I was at the Fringe last year.
Yeah.
And I was in Adelaide for the cricket in December. I love the cricket. I always come over for the cricket at Adelaide Oval. I love Adelaide Oval. So great. And I've just realised Colonel Light is doing like an out. You're out like an umpire.
You're right. He is too.
Has anyone ever done? Have you seen that thing? Some of them have gone viral on Instagram where people have appealed. They've been on holidays overseas and they're pretending to play cricket. They all appeal and they're under a statue that's pointing like this. It's got him.
You do. When you lean back and do that, you look a bit like E.T., I must say.
Yeah.
Got him. Right there.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to it. The Adelaide Fringe, I was in fact talking to Brett Blake. I've just come from a gig actually. And I was talking to Brett Blake there, and we were both talking about what a great hang the Adelaide Fringe is. And it's like no other. There's no other fringe or festival like it in the country for comedians. Yeah, because there's a looseness about it, which is there's just a fun vibe around. The Melbourne Comedy Festival feels like work, but the Adelaide Fringe is fun. So the comics love it.
Yeah, I have to say, anytime I've done the Melbourne Comedy Festival, it's like a networking. You go, and it's anytime you go to a bar and stuff, it's like people just networking. And whereas Adelaide, people just having fun and don't really care, and it's just kind of letting their hair down.
No, you're right. In Melbourne, everyone's always looking over your shoulder to see if there's somebody more famous behind you.
That's the classic Melbourne. I remember when Justin Hamo and I, did the Melbourne Comedy Festival in 1999. It was my first festival. I think it was his as well. And we did a show together. And we would go to the Hi-Fi bar, which was where everyone would hang out. And just we got that so much. People were talking to us just the whole time, looking over our shoulder. And the moment they spotted someone more interesting, they were out there. We had about 55 half conversations every night. Before people found a better option. Yeah.
I remember getting paranoid. I had like a rat on my shoulder or something because everybody was looking over it the whole time. It's like, what's going on?
What's going on there? There's something more interesting back there. But Adelaide Adelaide's just a fun, it's just such a fun vibe, and I just
Yeah.
love it. And I can remember. I mean, remember when it was every second year?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little brag here. I was on the board of the Adelaide Fringe when we
Ooh.
changed it to every year.
Oh yeah, right. I had
And it
no
was a
idea.
real subject of debate. People going, oh, can we support it every year? Will it be, will it be too much to be every year? And now, not only is it every year, the thing goes for bloody 6 weeks now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is crazy. I think Scotty and I, when we first started, was biannual, and it was because I think
Yeah.
they had the Fringe and then the festival, the Adelaide Festival,
Yeah.
and 1 year, and
Yeah.
then the Fringe the next. And look, it's worked out fine. Like, it's
Yeah.
fantastic
'Cause
festival.
people
Adelaide actually comes to life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's an amazing, amazing time of year. But people forget, Lehmo, I've just noticed how many O's you've put on the end of your Lehmo.
Lehmo.
Oh,
He
okay.
goes that away.
There goes that way.
Right.
A great
People
exit for an MC, that one.
Yes.
people forget how sort of tied into the Adelaide comedy scene you are. You started Adelaide Comedy with Justin Hamilton before Craig Egan took over, and you
Yeah.
used to be the one who booked the gigs when we started out at PJ O'Brien's back in the day.
It was,
Do you have
it was,
good memories of those days?
I do. It was so much fun. And I still remember the first night we ever did. I think it was probably 2000, I reckon. It was about May 2000. And we were so nervous, and we'd hired Will Anderson, who we both kind of knew a little bit, but we didn't know Will particularly well. But we just threw out a Hail Mary, and Will said, he said, as a favour, he said, I'll fly myself to Adelaide. He stayed at Hamo's place, and he performed for free. We couldn't believe it. And he was on Triple J at the time, and he plugged it on Triple J. And I can still remember walking down Rundle Street to East Terrace, and we were like, is anyone going to turn up? This is going to be a disaster. And we turned around the corner, and the queue was down the street to North Terrace.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God, this is wild. And I think they could get maybe 350 or maybe 400 people in that place.
Yeah.
And it was I'm still amazed at how often that joint was packed on a Tuesday night.
Oh, it was
crazy.
amazing. It was amazing. It was like it was like a rock star sort of welcome you'd get. The atmosphere was electric in those days. It might have been the what was it, free entry and $10 jugs of beer. Could have been that.
It was $8. I should know.
$8, was it?
No.
You would know. You would know. Even at $8, you went broke.
Yeah, that's right.
And remember, we used to have our little sort of comedian green room area. It was
that's
in
right.
the room, but it was kind of sectioned off.
A little
and the
cottage.
stage was just there in front of us. But, it was amazing when you think about it. So Hamo and I emceed alternate weeks.
Yep.
And you guys performed a lot.
Mm.
Craig Egan performed a lot. And there were a couple others. But everyone was writing new material all the time because we had to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we were getting that Pete audience in. But everyone did a really good job of it. And we did good shows for a long time. It was so much fun.
I've actually still got my $10 that I got for my sub feature. It was my first ever 10 minutes. So I've actually got that still going. From the year 2000. So I should actually have it up here just to I've been broke many times. It's almost gone, but no, I have kept it. So it's and that it made me become a way better comedian because it was forcing me to write some stuff. And I know you and Justin were going, look, you can come up every week if you want, as long as you've got another 2-3 minutes worth of stuff. And it was just a great place to perform. And it really, without PJs, God, I'd be doing Adelaide Tonight show. Anyway, no.
We'd be doing some YouTube thing.
You'd be doing some YouTube thing. But you're right. It was a good, raucous environment every week. It was like It wasn't, but it wasn't like it was a blood sport. They were into the comedy and they wanted to see
Yes.
the comedy, but it was just that rowdy vibe was awesome.
And I think back then,
great.
you could smoke. I do miss. I've never been a smoker, but I do
Oh
miss
yeah,
that misty
have it.
smoke haze of not being able to see the audience, and you'd also have people just rock up from. I remember hosting once, and the Umbilical Brothers rocked up, and I think Adam Hills had rocked up after doing the festival theatre, and they'll just end up rocking up, and I think that's what the appeal was, because people were like almost that the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So they just keep coming back, because they're like, you just never know who's actually going to jump up and do some stuff.
Yeah, you never quite knew. And we had some great. I remember Judith Lucy did it, and Husey and Fleety, and just we managed to get. I think most of those big names at the time all did it at some point.
Yeah.
Adam Hills did it.
And I don't think you didn't always announce who was going to be on, so it was often a surprise to the audience when Barker would walk on, or whoever it was, which was great. Yeah. Now I'm mindful that I promised you'd get to bed by about now, so I don't want to break my promise.
Have you got? Is your next guest waiting to come on? Is your next guest in the green room?
Yes,
they are.
We do have another guest.
I think Anne-Marie will be okay to wait for a little bit.
We can go on. I did promise Lehmo that we would keep him up.
Well, I should go to bed soon. It's an early start tomorrow. I'm filling in tomorrow. It's a one-off.
Oh right.
But I'm doing ABC breakfast in Melbourne tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Bob Murphy, the normal host, is sick, so I'm filling in for the day. And which is great. But the bad thing about the ABC, you've got to be in the office at 4:30 and you're on air at 5:30. So it's an extra early start. Hey, but you know what? I'll see you guys next week, and come along and check out the show. It's loads of fun, and I just can't wait to hit Adelaide and just get that Fringe vibe happening.
Yeah, it sounds great.
So, and congratulations on Adelaide tonight. I've got a feeling that you're destined for big things here.
Awesome.
Well, we'll see. We thought there was you can't get this stuff on telly anymore, so
that's right.
Mate, I love it. I love it.
We're the Ernie Sigley and Ann Wills of modern day. I'm not sure which is which.
You can choose which one. I'm Ann Wills lying down.
Ann Wills does not get enough mentions these days, so please.
She's absolute icon.
No,
absolute icon.
We want
We'd
like to have her on. We've got to track her down.
Yeah. Track her down.
We're only doing
I think Ann Wills has like 20-something Logies. I mean,
it's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Second in line to Graham Kennedy.
That's right. Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Insane.
Graham Kennedy,
insane.
South Australia's very own Ann Wills.
Mate,
well, legends. Love you all.
Mate.
Keep up the good work. And we'll see you in Adelaide next week.
Catch you then. Cheers,
No worries, matey. Thank you very much, Lehmo. Thanks for doing it. Cheers.
Phone home. ET.
All right. I've got to get my fingers sorted. Oh, he's still there. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. It's all good.
Nice. Go catch Lehmo at the Fringe. All right.